Hi, Q Nation. This is Colognes with Q, and today we're going to give you a basic men's cologne, how to buy a cologne, how to choose a cologne. I got my friend Mudeeb here. He's looking for a summer cologne, and so we'll talk about walk through some of the basic steps of how you know what one cologne is from the other. Cool.
Absolutely. Hi, I'm Nibs, and I'm just the average Joe. I am looking to purchase some cologne, and we all know that cologne isn't cheap.
No.
So when you buy cologne, you want it to be the right one.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm here to learn today.
Fantastic. That's great. So when you were younger, you'd wear cologne because you don't want to smell bad, right? And you want to make sure you smell good to other people. But at this point, at this stage of the game, we're gonna up your cologne game, and we're talking about you're gonna be wearing a cologne for yourself. You wear what pleases you, what smells good to you. Don't worry about how other people, how it smells to other people. So it's about smelling. It's not just about smelling good. It's about loving the way you smell, right? You get what I'm saying? Okay. So
Absolutely.
here's the thing. There's all these online reviews. There's tons of YouTube videos with fragrance reviews. You really can't base. You don't want to blind buy a cologne based on that, because the way it smells to them might not smell the same way to you, right? You can get an idea of what the fragrance basically is like, but you won't really know till you try it on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So what you really want to do, instead of blind buying something based on somebody else's review, you want to go to a department store if you can, and try it right there in the store. Now at the store, they're going to say, hey, they're going to get a strip of paper. They call them tester strips, and they're going to spray it on there, and you can smell it. They'll give you a general idea of how that cologne's going to smell, but you won't really know what the cologne smells like on you, because everybody's got different skin chemistry. So it might smell differently on you than it smells on me. And so you want to make sure they spray it right on your skin, not on the tester strip, right? So once you've narrowed it down, you've only got so much real estate on your arms, right? So you got to narrow it down to maybe 2 or 3, and then try them out. Now let's do that here, okay? So this is Cartier Declaration Essence. It's from about almost 20 years ago. So let's spray this on here. This is a nice summer citrusy fragrance, right? Now, what you're going to smell initially, those are called the opening or top notes, right? But that's not how it's going to smell during most of the duration on your arm. So take a whiff of that. Tell me what you smell.
Fan it a bit, or can we just go?
No, go ahead. So those are all opening notes. Now, most people will base what they buy based on those opening notes. Mm-hmm. But now, if you wait 10 minutes to an hour, it won't smell the same way. Those opening notes, they tend to diminish and fade into the background within 10 minutes to half an hour. And then as the fragrance really dries down, that's when you'll really get a sense of what it's going to smell like. So you might not want to buy it right there and then after you've had it sprayed on you in the store. Go for a walk, go to the mall, take a walk around, come back the next day. Because for the next 2-3 hours, you're going to take a whiff every time, and you're going to say, okay, this is what it's really going to smell like for most of the time that you're wearing it. Okay, now a lot of people talk about having a signature scent. Are you familiar with that term? Have you heard people use that term?
Yeah.
So everyone says, oh, you got to have a signature scent. Now, that's fine, but you don't really need to limit yourself to one signature scent, because really some colognes perform better in the summertime, like this one, and others will perform better in the winter, in the cold season. So, like for instance, Tom Ford or Gucci Intense Oud, which we have back there, that's more of a winter fragrance because it's got a strong oud, leather, incense kind of vibe, and that works better in the cold weather. But something like this with a fresh citrus cedar kind of vibe, that will really perform better in the hot, humid weather. So you might want to have 1 or 2 fragrances for the summertime and 1 or 2 in the wintertime. And you want to rotate, because what happens is when you're wearing the same cologne all the time, after a while you won't be able to notice it on yourself. You'll become what they say anosmic. You get nose blind to it because you're wearing it all the time. So you won't even notice it. So if you rotate between 1 or 2 or 3 different colognes, then you won't get used to just one of them all the time. So how does that feel? How does that smell now?
That smells good.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting too how you mentioned that it's colognes and fragrances are seasonal. Because me, I'm an offender too. Like I have one cologne that I paid like $100 for. And
Right.
you know that one cologne is your cologne for the year round.
Yeah, that's your signature scent.
I didn't
Yeah.
even know that that there's fragrances meant for seasonal.
Yeah,
Kind of like when you shop like a Canadian Tire, it's like you go to the seasonal department
exactly.
store, right?
That's perfect analogy. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. Just like seasonal tires. That's great. Okay, so I guess that's it. That's all we're gonna do for now. Thank you, Neep. Appreciate it.
Welcome.
It was great.
Yeah.
Okay, good working with you.
Very informative.
All right, Q Nation. We'll see you next time. Take care.